So, lads, today we're going to be talking about KK Timpson and we're going to be talking about her performance in Euroleague because a lot of you guys are kind of asking me about how she is getting on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on every game she plays for Prague. I'll mostly focus on the Euroleague games because they are the more important games, but I will occasionally talk about domestic league games if she has like an extremely good domestic league game. If she has a really good domestic league game, I will talk about it, but I probably won't be getting too focused on her domestic league games because, for being honest, Euroleague is kind of the main one, especially for a team in the Czech Republic. Like, it's not the highest level domestic league, but in Euroleague, they're good. They have a lot of money. They got good players. Like Bree Jones might fuck about and win MVP Euroleague this year. But yeah, so we have got obviously here KK Timpson, and in an unfortunate situation, she barely played. So, is it time to panic? No. They were playing against a not very good team from France, who, honestly, they weren't good. I watched the game. They had Janelle was good. Valu Ayayi, I was saying, I assume she doesn't want to go to WNBA because she's like 30. She's 31 now. So Valu Ayayi's 31. She killed it in France in Eurobasket. Like, she was 3 nationalities. Like, I literally was saying, I was like, she should be somebody that the Fever should have looked to get on a hardship or tried to bring in instead of that Chloe Bibby player. She's who I wanted the Fever to go get, and they got Chloe Bibby. Caitlin Chen coming off the bench. They still have Bree Jones to come back. So who's on the roster? Bridget Carlton's on the roster. Am I right in saying Bridget Carlton's on the roster? I think Bridget Carlton's on the roster. So, like, a lot of their players aren't there. And that's what these first kind of couple of weeks of EuroLeague games are like. Like, players, you just never know if players are there. Like, if you look at Fenner, Fenner played today. Malonga's not there. Meg Gustafson's obviously playing in the finals right now. Still a good team. Like, still a WNBA playoff. Maybe a WNBA playoff level team. Not far off it. But, like, they have Rupert, Messerman, Beck Allen, Sevgi Uzun in a system that she can actually play in. And when she is good. Like, when she's actually able to play her game, she's good. Julie Alamond. Like, that starting five is good. And you got Mo Billings coming off the bench. Maybe not WNBA playoff level, but still like Connecticut Sun level. And then you've still got Don Malonga. You've still got potentially Kayla McBride later on in the year. You've still got who else is coming over? I know Meg Gustafson's there. There's somebody else that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, like they're gonna be stacked. They're gonna be stacked, but they don't have their full team yet because of the way players coming over from the WNBA. Malonga's obviously taking a bit of time out because she came straight from the French season to that, and she's a young player. So Fenner are probably going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Going to give her some time to recover. And if you guys saw from the game yesterday, KK played 5 minutes, made 0 field goals, hit 2 free throws, and she committed a foul, didn't she? Yeah, she committed a foul. 1 foul, 1 turnover. KK Timpson has still not had an assist since she was at FSU. Like, I'm not joking. There is going to be a celebration. The day Makayla Timpson gets her first assist, there is going to be a celebration on this channel. Like, KK Timpson, I need to see her college game log. I need to actually look at how many games Makayla Timpson has played since she's had an assist. Like 0.0 assists per game for a season. I've never seen anything like it. I've never actually seen anything like that in my life. So I just need to see her ESPN game log. Florida. She was 0 assists a game, 6 assists per game for FSU. The last time was the ACC. No, it wasn't. It was before the ACC tournament. So in their last regular season game against Duke, she got an assist. That is the last time. The 2nd of March 2025 is the last time Makayla Timpson has had an assist. She has not had an assist in 7 months. And she has played ball non-stop through the 7 months. But look, I don't know how many minutes she's going to play for this team. I'm going to be honest. There's no... You're not going to be developed for Euroleague. They're not here to develop you. You're on a 1-year contract. Everyone's on a 1-year deal. They're here for you to play. And I wouldn't be too worried either about KK. And the reason why I wouldn't be too worried is that, look, she got off the plane. She got off the plane the day before. She's practiced. She has not gone through a practice with this team. She did shoot around. And they were playing a team that sucked. They wanted to get everybody in. I don't project her to be a starter. I don't project 5 minutes a game either. My assumption would be, with Bree Jones there, with no foul trouble, 18 minutes a game. Because, like, Salon and Ayayi are just better than her. Like, Salon, Valu, and Bree Jones are just better than her. So, if she can be that first big off the bench, if she can get to that by the end of the year, like, still, that's a positive. I would assume, my assumption is that she was cheap. So, because the amount of imports this team has, my assumption is that she was cheap. There's no salary cap, so if you're cheap, you can be brought in. It'll be interesting to see whether or not she even plays in the domestic leagues. Whether she makes a squad, because she'll be in the Euroleague squad because you can have as many imports you want, but I don't know about the domestic league. But still, I do hope that KK gets her chance. You can't really judge much of yesterday. She barely played. Like, I wish I could say, oh yeah, you know, she did well, she did bad. Like, I think she made a good rotation on the defensive end. I guess she closed out well once. Like, on the offensive end, she made free throws and missed a couple of shots. She played 5 minutes. Like, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything bad, particularly bad. She didn't do anything good. It was a nothing game, and look, she's straight off a plane. Like, she's straight off going from Indiana to Prague is a 10-hour flight, or there or thereabouts, especially going across the Atlantic that way. You're going against the wind. It's a long flight. And I'm going to be honest, like, these players, there's a good chance with the level of player KK is and the amount of minutes she's in, that she was flying economy in that as well. So it's not comfortable. And yeah, I'm not looking too far into this. I don't think it was a great game. But, like, if we go into game 2 and 3 and KK is still not playing, then there's an issue. If KK's killing it, you'll see me in Prague. Like, it's one of those things where if KK is killing it, I'll be in Prague. I'll be in Prague watching KK play. But I'm going to do that throughout the year. I'm going to be looking at potential free agents. I'm watching some potential draft picks. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I live in Europe. Something I didn't do last year. I'm going to take advantage of that. Because, let's be real, for this channel to live, I gotta, you know, get a little bit more creative with, you know, the scouting and the basketball parts of it, because the whole Caitlin Clark drama nonsense has a shelf life, and maybe the basketball part is what will live on. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys.